Hey, I'm back with another review. This time it's not for a movie, it's for a Blu-ray release. It's actually a collection of trailers from Umbrella Entertainment. It's part of their Drive-In Delirium series, and this installment is called With a Vengeance. So if you're not familiar with this series, Umbrella puts out these really cool collections of theatrical trailers of some of the wildest movies. They're kind of grouped together, themed somewhat within the collection. And as you can tell from the front of this one, the theme is kind of action, blaxploitation. There's a little bit of sci-fi and a little bit of horror as well. There's quite a few westerns in there also. So it's a nice mixture, but it's definitely not heavily slanted toward horror. So keep that in mind. Of course, they do have many horror exploitation, themed releases. But With a Vengeance is mostly about action, westerns, blaxploitation, and as I said, a little bit of sci-fi and a little bit of horror, and just some kind of other random stuff mixed in, but predominantly action, western, blaxploitation, I would say in this case. So what you get here is 157 HD trailers. These are sourced from high definition. They look really good. Obviously, some of them have some wear and tear, but I don't really see that as an issue in this case, because if you're the kind of person who really enjoys watching trailer reels, then you probably don't mind if they have kind of a grindhousey feel to them, and I think that's definitely what some of these have. Some of them look pretty pristine, other ones look kind of beat up, but I think they're all look about as good as you could ask, and I think Umbrella did a good job of bringing them in, in HD. They're divided into two different sections. There's an introduction, and then there's like half the trailers, and then there's an intermission, then there's the other half of the trailers, and then kind of an outro. This, in addition to the trailers, you get like vintage commercials and some like bumpers, stuff like that. So if you were to watch them all in a row, it's like a really neat feature length, like kind of trip to the movies, except of a movie you're watching, a collection of trailers. So I think those vintage advertisements and little commercials and stuff, I think people really appreciate those. Especially, it just mixes so well for the demographic of people who would want to watch, a collection of trailers in the first place. In addition to 157 HD trailers, Drive-In Delirium also includes Son of VHS Delirium, which is another 90 minutes of SD trailers, which have quite a few Ozploitation movies and some other, cult curio items, which I think if you're interested in the other movies, you'll be interested in those as well. So this is a lot of trailers, 157 HD trailers, 90 minutes of bonus SD trailers. That's a lot of stuff. Plus you get the intro, the outro, the intermission stuff. So it's a really good bargain. You can get it from Umbrella Entertainment, and if you like the Drive-In Delirium concept, they have several volumes in the series, each, like I said, kind of focusing on a different genre with horror and getting the lion's share, which makes sense because horror trailers are often some of the most crazy and wildest ones. So if you like theatrical trailers, or if you have a home theater and you want to be able to show some previews before your movies to give them that magic cinematic feel, I definitely recommend the Drive-In Delirium series. And this volume, With a Vengeance, is for you action fans, blaxploitation, western, some sci-fi, a little bit of horror, and then some kind of random mainstream movies that are like super mainstream, like 80s comedies in there as well. So check that out. It's Drive-In Delirium from Umbrella Entertainment. You can read my full review of this disc at markfusion.com, as well as tons of other Umbrella releases, including I think at least one other Drive-In Delirium title. You can also check out other Umbrella title reviews right here on my YouTube playlist, as well as hundreds and hundreds of other movie reviews. If you like my videos, please do drop me a sub. It's a great way to directly support me and help me keep making these videos. But thank you so much for watching this one. I do appreciate it. Drive-In Delirium with a Vengeance, Umbrella Entertainment. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully I'll see you soon.